Hello, everyone. This is your market update for December 19th, 2023. There's not a lot going on in the markets today. The cargo ships are being forced to avoid the Red Sea because of the conflict there. So that's kind of slowing down the supply chain a little bit, and that will probably continue to be an issue. Over to the charts. Metals, again, are going nowhere, kind of still in the prior days ranges. Probably need to see it close below $2,030 or above $2,050 to figure out which way prices are headed in the near term. Silver, same thing. We need to see close below $24 or above $24.50 for near term direction. Platinum, looks like we might be making a little triangle. Each day is getting a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller, a little bit smaller, and this will break either to the upside or to the downside probably within the next 2 to 3 trading days. And then lastly, gold miners GDX. I was happy to see that after being below this gap here for most of the trading day yesterday, prices actually closed above it. So this gap was $30.70, and yesterday's close was $30.73. So that tells me there's a little bullish price action going on here. We'll see if we can get some upside follow through. Really, we need to get a close above this day's gap here. That was $30.95 to signal that we could have a short-term bottom and maybe a new up leg starting. One of the things I like to do when there's not a lot going on in the markets is I try to figure out what could go wrong with everybody's game plan. So people are very bullish on bonds right now, believing that yields will go down and prices will go up. And looking at the 10-year yield here, there's a high probability that was the high for this cycle. Now the question is, what could go wrong? I think over 70% of hedge fund traders are bullish right now on bonds, which is one of the highest readings ever. So I don't know that they're all going to be right, and it just kind of makes me wonder what could go wrong. So the other market I'm concerned about is crude oil, and I'm watching it as well. I think something that could really throw a curveball to the markets is if crude oil actually bottomed here and then shot up again in 2024. That would really hurt the inflation numbers, which would, if oil stays where it is, then I think CPI will probably be around 2.5% next summer, June or July. But if oil were to take off and break out above $100, that would really make it difficult for the Fed to cut rates in 2024, and that would, I think, devastate markets. So I'm keeping a close eye on this potential double bottom here. So if prices were to bottom here and then say break out above that $95 area and get above 100, sometime next spring, March, April, May, somewhere around there, that would be concerning. Then that would probably tick the inflation numbers higher, and that might be one of the things that causes the interest rates to have to creep back up too. So we're going to keep an eye on these things, but those are two, I guess, markets I'm watching closely that could throw a real curveball in 2024. So that's it for now. Hope everyone's doing great. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.